What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Prime Moment Nakata. He is our first icon or Prime Moment loan card that we got a few days back now. We've had two in total, so we are doing them today. We are going to play them in the Champs as well, see how they kind of shape up in Champs games. We're only 4-0, so I thought we're pretty close to the start. Let's see what they are. Nakata having a nice upgrade, to be honest. 90 rated, 4-star, 4-star. Right-footed, medium. He's got 90 acceleration with 85 sprint speed. Also, he's got 95 vision, 91 curve, 94 composure, which is fantastic. 72 strength, but only 31 aggression, which could have an issue. I'm not too sure how well aggression actually affects a card. So it'll be interesting to see what he lacks and see if we can kind of link it back to that aggression stat. 86 stamina, which is fine. 86 and 88 agility and balance, which is pretty good. The rest of them, 91, 95, 88. I've got no problems with. Obviously, we have put a dead eye on him to get his passing up and also to make sure he's got that plus 15 on his shooting, as 80 finishing overall is not good enough for a prime moment. So at least 95 gives him that nice step up, as well as the attacking positioning going up by 15 as well. In terms of traits, he's got a power free kick, early crosser, and a playmaker, so he should be a perfect candidate for the cam role. So let's jump into the first game and see how he shapes up. So the first opponent we're coming up against in Champs is going to have Ben Yedder, of course, Alisson, Cancelo, Bergwijn, Neymar, Mbappe, Sandro, bit of David Luiz, Prime Moment Zanetti, Son, and Big Boy Virgil. So pretty standard team there. We know pretty much most of them players in a very average manner. We know all of them. Ben Yedder's obviously the big target right there. We've got Mbappe and Neymar. Son always can do work. I think his gold card isn't quite as good as his informs, which obviously should be true, but I always find that his gold card is just, I don't know, that little bit lacking in some areas. Into Nakata. He's going to find Messi on that run. It's a beautiful pass. Can we find Nakata again? Oh, nearly gets it into Hernandez. Neymar's going to come across. Into Nakata again. Can we find... Oh, I wanted to go for Messi in that one, but he didn't quite pick the angle that I wanted. Into Messi. To Nakata. It's a great block. Nakata again. Flicks it. Volleys. That was a bit ambitious, wasn't it? Oh, lovely play from Hernandez and Nakata. Oh, Nakata's managed to win it. Lovely play from Messi. Gets it over to Sandro. Into Hernandez. Can he go one across from Luis? Does manage to get it back to Sandro. One across. Into Conte, maybe. Oh, no, all of that's gone down a pan. Half time, Nakata doing fantastic. May not have made many chances, but he's on the ball constantly from back to forth. Really, really nice on the ball. Not seeing a hell of a lot, really, for what he's actually worth, but we can see what the second half brings. Oh, Trent off the line. Oh, Hernandez with a great ball into Messi. Can we find him away? Oh, Nakata with a drive shot. So going into the second match, after the first match was absolutely horrendous from both of them. Can't able to score a goal, obviously lost in extra time. We're coming up against Garrincha, Dalglish, Essien. We've got Sandro as the left back, Roberto Carlos, Sane, and Babu. Some really good players in there. Obviously a lot of icons. I think a lot of them are mids, I want to say, because I don't know all of the ratings off by heart. I feel like there's a couple of mids, a couple of primes, and obviously Carlos's prime moment, which is very nice. So let's see what they can do against this team then. Nakata. Into Neymar. Get the finesse. Not quite getting the angle on that one. That's a great ball. That's fantastic play. He's drew out everybody. Dalglish is there. Honestly, we couldn't have picked two harder opponents to go against in this. It's a shame because realistically with Mbappe and Matthias back on, I feel like we could give him a decent shot. With the two prime moments, I just don't know if they're good enough for Champs. I can see why a lot of people don't rock them now, but I thought they'd be better. I thought, like, looking at their base stats, both of them look very, very comfortable and confident on the pitch. But it just seems like they don't translate into the actual card. Nakata running that cam roll really well, but can he get that ball through to Zidane? It's a lovely ball. We see Nakata again. Oh, Alexandro's done a great job in making sure Zidane can't turn there. Neymar, there we go, one back. As soon as we take off Hernandez and Nakata, we manage to get a goal back. That is what I want to see from the lads. And Kent's now got the next. There we go. 70th minute, we've brought it back to 2-2. All it takes is not them icons, unfortunately. Oh, there it is. There we go, 3-2. Oh no. Oh my God. Talk about a kickoff goal. Wayne Rooney, lovely stuff. And then Neymar just takes on the entire team. And that's the game. That is the game right there. Messi's getting the 5th. So going into another match, I thought, you know what, because the 2 FUT Champs games were absolutely horrendous, I thought we'll give a Rivals game a go. We're coming up against an 85 rated team, Alaba, Hernandez, Gervinho, Bergkamp, Ramsey being the standout specials, and then obviously a few random goal players going in there, Ben Yedder, Lloris, just the standards really. Nakata with the defensive ability, that's what I want to see from him. Into Nakata, we turn. Into Hernandez, to Neymar, back to Hernandez, one more to Nakata. Nakata's trying to weave his way through. Oh, can he get it away? Lovely stuff. Doesn't manage to get it to Messi, but it's better. It's a bit much from me. Probably should have passed it back out, knowing that there was no more options for him there. Oh, Nakata with a fabulous ball across to Trent. Into Neymar. He's got to go for the shot. Trent with the rebound. Again, half-time from both of them. It's just not enough. I've had plenty of shots. We've had plenty of possession. And again, there is no final third with them. They've really got the ball by the scruff of the neck and they just cannot finish with the ball. We are going to try and bring on Kent to try and get that pace up to them a little bit more. Hernandez is more than capable to run past them, but in terms of his actual shooting ability, it's just not there. And it's very strange because his stats read that this card should be good. And that's what I'm really struggling with. Both of the cards is they both should be a lot better than what they are, and it's very worrying to see how a card can be so deceived. Bergkamp finally getting the finish, giving the shush. We're okay with that. That's fine. Don't you worry. We'll make sure we win. And there we go. We've got a red card. Shh, everybody. Let's go. Oh no. Oh no. The red card has really done us here. And Cubo's done it again. Let's go with a bit of a shh. And there's the third. The hat-trick today. We love it. Oh no, Ramsey's done it. Wow. I don't think you can shush when you've been down now. And there we go, there's the fourth. Again, we love it. And there we go, there's the game completed. We managed to get the victory in the end. Just happy to get that one. We took off Hernandez and Nakata again. We're going to give him one more game because honestly, they've done nothing. They have done absolutely nothing. Hernandez has not had barely a shot on target. Nakata's done well. Like, Nakata's done very well in certain aspects. But again, there's just not enough from him. It's mainly Hernandez that I'm really disappointed in. Nakata with the defence. Does enough to take it off him. Zidane with a little fake shot that goes nowhere. Nakata winning it back. Hernandez getting it into Messi. Hernandez flicks him. Can we get a bit of pace on him? No, he's going to get tackled by Sterling. He's managed to outmuscle him. Straight down a wing. Here we go. Cuts it across. Nakata goal. Finally, we get a clip from them that is actually decent. Hernandez's pace is the best thing that he's got. Obviously, his shooting probably is really good. I've just not managed to get in the position of him actually being able to shoot. Nakata, to be honest, has done really well. He has done very well in that mid-roll. His defensive duty, his attacking duty, he's done it all. So I can't really be too harsh on him. Even though, foot champs-wise, I don't think either of them are ready. I do think Nakata's probably the better one out of the bunch, to be honest. Oh my! Hernandez with a beautiful stop and turn. Nakata going for the finesse. That is much better by the pairing. Virgil's going to go for the volley on the half turn. Gets the crossbar shaking. Oh, that's a great ball into Son. Oh, Virgil off the line. And Alisson to finish. And it looks like we are getting a rage quit. I was hoping that we got a bit more. Just time to play because this was a much better match for them. Very, very nice from the two. That is more what I want to see. But remember, the opponent we're going against, not as good as what you're going to be coming up against a lot of the time. So going into the overall review for Nakata. Probably the better one out of the two, I would say. I enjoyed playing with him a lot more. Up and down the pitch, very nice. He managed to get himself a cheeky goal off an assist, which is always good. Passing-wise, brilliant. Dribbling, very nice, very agile, very quick on the ball. Defensive duties, even though he's not got the greatest defence in the world, he still managed to get back and get them tackles in whenever needed. I think his pace is fantastic. I think the upgrade of the card is very nice. The only problem with him is I think his stats make him look better than he is. I think, realistically for me, he doesn't play to them stats all game long. I feel like he runs out of stamina, which is very odd. In the second half, he's got less than half stamina for a lot of the match, and I'm very unsure about that. Don't know if I was constant pressuring, which normally I don't, so I can't imagine that to be an issue. But I think he does look better than what he actually plays, and that is the reason why I think realistically you get frustrated with him. He looks 88, 88, 90, 91. That's some very good stats right there. Like, if you look at most of the other cams that I do like, what's Zidane got? 84, 86, 91, 90. Yes, he does have the 5-star, 5-star, but Nakata's got 4-star, 4-star. He realistically should feel like that. He's got better pace, he's got better shooting. Yes, his passing's one less, but his dribbling is one more. Physical side of him is a little bit better in terms of Zidane, but the cam roll should be the same. It should be very, very similar, and I'm just not getting that from him. For how much is he? How much is he? For about, what, 500k? I really wouldn't pay that. If you packed him, I wouldn't be too disheartened. Yes, there's loads of other icons you could have got, but if you're packing him, that's not terrible. It's 500k extra. I feel like for the Japanese not SBCs, objectives, it's brilliant. Like, it's a fantastic card to use. But would you go out and go and buy that card? More than likely not. Overall wise, I'm giving him a 7 out of 10. I think he's good. Not worth the price that he is at the moment, but he's still alright. I wouldn't play him in foot champs. It would be strictly rivals, and that's about it. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like and subscribe. See you for the next one. Take care.